Okay, markets open.
Side SPY is flat. If we can hold this 988 area here on NQ, I like it to London high. We just gotta see if we can.
London high.
We are open. Yes. Looking stronger in the open.
I'm focused on Apple, which we have gapped up. But we did kind of back test yesterday's high a day pre-market. But if we back test during actual market hours, definitely interested in that. Microsoft's looking a little on the bearish outlier side, and Apple's looking a little more bullish outlier side. And I am definitely watching Tesla. Give it a few minutes for that IV to deflate some and go from there. So we got Google kind of broke over high a day from yesterday, and it's back testing it. Let's see how that plays out. How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Doing quite good. Dropping a bit off open here, below POC, coming into moving averages.
MRVL, new all-time high over 160 from the calls yesterday. Hold that position. Holy shit! They're at $500 per contract. Oh. Can they fill me? MRVL. They filled me at 510. Oh. Look at that candle.
Nice.
Good stuff, dude. Good job.
Here goes Tesla pop. Oh, it's so early. I don't want to take it yet. It's
right,
so
I know.
Deflating. God dang it. Why didn't you pull back to 360, 750? Come on. I can't take it yet because I want to take a little bit of a swing too, but those contracts are still going to be inflated, so I got to wait.
I want a long run NASDAQ right now, but it's too early as well, so I'm doing nothing.
This market's insane, man. So do you guys know, is J Powell out at the end of his term in the 24th or whatever it is? Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that was when he's actually leaving.
That's as far as I know.
Yeah, and then Warsh is coming in.
Yeah. Historically, changes in the Fed share are very bearish on the market, but there's been other circumstances too. Yeah,
I've never been around
this morning.
So J Powell has been a part of my trading career since I started. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but to be fair, we had Black Monday mixed in there with, and then we had Volcker, who was just a travesty.
Yeah, there were some other factors.
Yeah, so it's kind of skewed numbers, but it usually isn't great the first 90 days from what I've looked at. We'll see, though.
Great. Morning, Minxie.
Good morning, girl.
Morning. Holy God.
Good morning.
Oil's trying to pop again. Still holding this 15-minute. No entries for me yet. Yeah, I gotta wait here. I don't mind the spot, but I don't like how it's moving. If this was gonna break and base with the 20s, it would have done it better. The way I think about it. It could still do it.
Car is getting its ass beat. I mean, 100 to what? 850 in 3 weeks.
This is how these plays go, right?
Yep,
you run
exactly.
it up like that, and then everybody gets excited and buys the high, and then you take a dip like this 50%. When it's funny, like
50% in percentages, it's a lot. When you look at the chart, it hasn't dipped that much though, but that kills you if you long.
I'm going to trim more MRVL here. It's absolutely fucking squeezing right now.
Let's go.
TXN had good earnings. I know that.
Yes, it did. I went over all of them this morning.
I swung some Apple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we bought it early yesterday, so it's pretty nice. Nothing like Marvel. I mean, shit.
Oh my god, Marvel, $250 per contract game right here. Look at this.
Nice. The triple bagger.
Oh my god.
I'm still waiting. I'm getting proven wrong right now.
If we come back and hold that 27,000, I'm gonna long. Or 27, or sorry, 26,990. It's a good place too.
Minxie long?
I longed
I am
yesterday too.
long.
Hey.
My engine has a bias of longs today, so
Yes,
it's good confluence.
Good comms, good comms.
Good comms.
Oh, 110% MRVL. Oh my god. Great freaking job. Just new all-time highs. There's no ceiling.
CAR gave its budget for Gatti research with a post says gave its budget group a prisoner's dilemma of 2 hedge funds. That's Troy Alpha Romeo.
Let's see if it holds this like 15-ish or 20. I'll hop in along.
Company generated only about 56 cents in operating earnings for every $1 of interest owed, highlighting that it no longer generates sufficient earnings to cover its interest burden. That's the CAR.
Not yet. Oh, we do have data at 9:45, by the way.
Budget 362.
Yes, we've got PMI.
Yeah.
7 that's the lowest.
That could be something.
CAR. TBRG, TrueBridge.
Because you can keep going here.
26.
Hold my bill.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, she's not gonna stop.
And he's
Not gonna stop.
still positive $1 billion, yeah, billion gex. ES is positive 5 billion gex.
I'm going long.
Not that much in.
I have
Okay.
runners only on MRVL. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is a free trade. Cars
Those are
halted
the
again.
best.
Yeah, cars halted to the downside.
There we go, Spy. There we go with the longs, baby.
Yeah.
Tapping VAH.
I'm gonna trim out the futures long here. I've not trimmed my options yet. They're moving a lot slower.
There we go. Push it.
There we go. All right, I can take a little safety trim here.
Nice, you're getting VAH.
Bill, boom, there it is.
Maybe pushing. I'm gonna scale.
Tesla's
Man,
with
give
the
me an entry.
100% there, since we mentioned it about 8 minutes ago. And Discord though. I'm sorry, everybody listening.
Wow.
Full disclosure. I was too scared to call it live. I said I can't tell them all the chase when we just talked. What kind of teacher is that? Yeah.
It's all right. When I took I took the spy calls after the first like 2 minutes of the open, and I was like, I'm gonna give myself room to add because I usually don't jump into something just quick. But
I couldn't do it. It's like I had a frog in my throat. Like, oh.
Here we go.
I gotta tell on myself the next time I call it out.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, nice pop.
I didn't take that range right there in that pullback.
Well,
All right, took another trim right there and stops at entry now.
yep, trim some guys.
There we go.
Yeah, I like it for London. They're just not going to give me a fucking entry. Oh man, give me one good trading day this week. One.
I gotta be patient.
Gonna get over 300 on these premiums. Your pre-market high on SPY is just over 711. High of day 711.45. So 711.20 to 711.50. Great target after that daily level 712.39. Previous day high on Qs is 655.33.
We about to go green.
Do it for me, daddy.
Soxo is just a ripping. By the way, Soxo is up like 180% in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
All right, this has a pullback. I'm gonna prep for possibly more calls. We'll see. Just an FYI, everybody.
KC fighting with Gingy. That was cute.
Oh my god, I was cracking up.
Dude, he blocked me. I'm so sad.
Oh, he's blocked me for the past few years. And then unblocks me and then deletes all his comments about me. And just crazy.
Someone tried to take him up on a challenge, and then he had to throw some extra rules out there. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's kind of, your rules are kind of stupid, to be honest with you.
I've been challenging him for the past 3 years.
But he's very selective with who he wants to bring onto the challenge.
Oh, of course.
It's
He's gonna
so-
look
it's-
at the old streams.
It's so weird how that works.
He's gonna make sure it's someone that is very passive live and very, like lets him be the alpha of the stream. He's gonna look at all of it. He's not stupid. That isn't that strong of a trader, for sure.
Come on, give me a ripper candle here. Come on. Let's get some continuation cues. SPY, there we go.
I'm not getting an entry.
See, I had a feeling that I wasn't gonna get an entry if I didn't get my foot in right near the open. So I gave myself room to add, but I was like, I gotta just go ahead and get in. The spot where SPY opened up at yesterday, when we got the pullback around lunchtime, like 12:30 to like 1 o'clock, we got the big reaction and go back up to the highs. We just back tested that, and at 9:25, we opened up and closed that candle right there. So I was like, if market was actively open, I'd be, all into that trade. So I don't like jumping into something right at the open, but the setup was there. So I had to do something.
I get you.
We have data in a minute.
Yeah.
Data.
S&P Global Manufacturing came on 54 versus 50.5 expected. service PMI 51.3 versus 50.5, and the composite PMI 52.
Drop down in the 5-minute gap.
I'm no longer in my trade.
What?
Still respecting bullish order flow.
Thanks.
This was right into a
Oh, I'll
5-minute.
re-enter.
Still think this goes to London.
Well, no, because now that you closed it, they're gonna pull it back. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna re-enter when
No,
pull back.
I don't want any pullbacks. I want straight up.
I'm watching Nvidia here off the back test of yesterday's high a day.
Okay.
All right, come
Small
on, let's
call
rip this
position.
market. Rip it higher. Don't give Minx her pullback so she can't get back in. Come on, just go.
So she can't get back in.
Like it feels like I'm being greedy, just waiting for the right setup.
There we go. Come on, there it is. All right, filled.
Like I wanted more of a pullback to actually have my setup.
All right, 300 filled on the premiums. SPY new high day Q's not. Come on, give me pre-market high.
Fuck me, dude.
S&P futures popping here.
God.
Say it again,
damn.
Charlie.
The
Needs to 23% on that Nvidia calls entry, guys.
Nice.
Oh, another day where my bias is perfect. I just can't fucking get an entry. God damn.
That's the kind of worst thing about a red hot market is it doesn't give, like, we want pullbacks to take our entries and they're just not
Never
giving
hit double
sometimes.
Bull markets at all-time highs or short stubby pullbacks. You think it's
Yup.
gonna pull back farther, it never does, and the expansion to the upside is way higher than you think.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean I can break my rules and just enter shit though.
They got a new high in
Yeah.
NQ there, but it was very
Yeah.
brief. Actually, it was red to green.
You still have
Almost
reason to
hit
go
previous
higher.
day high target.
London high, Asia high, we haven't taken. We still haven't taken Wednesday's high.
Hit about 30% on that Nvidia, 46 cents to 61 cents. Nothing crazy, but I'll take that.
Solid.
Oh.
though.
I'm
It's
trying to get
still
out
moving.
half
Let's
here in a
go.
second of this position. If it can pop up a little bit higher to that 7-11 area on SPY. There it is. Boom, filled. There it is.
Yep, new highs,
Out
red to
half,
green
310.
fully.
About 38% there.
Hourly.
Down to 10 on Nvidia.
There you go, baby.
Full target.
There
for
we go.
bull,
Boom, boom, boom,
all-time
boom,
high.
boom. All right, I'm about to close majority of all of the ES right here at 71.70. God damn. All right, 16-point gain ES. Boom. Pre-market high hit. 322 on SPY calls.
There's one high left now. 138. Once we trade to that, zero reason for me to think long the rest of the day. It's all-time high. You have no price to the left.
324.
Nvidia's doing the poppy.
Heck yeah. 46%. I'm down to 4 there. I sold 6 more.
Nice.
Here we go, baby.
Oh my goodness. I missed my short too. I was like, give me 101 again on the ask, and I'll tap it, and just never did. Sweep of Asia high, sweep of a Gex level.
I hate taking longs up here.
Oh, I know.
Come on.
I don't. If I ever say love longs, my computer, I'm hacked or somebody's like holding me under their head.
I get nervous when you start taking longs. I'm like, oh my goodness. Get ready to make some money, baby.
Where's Nixon? What have you done with her?
full bull target that's still not been reached. Still reason to move higher.
Now your potential pullback up in that area at 711.20, 711.50. Oh, we get a small pullback on SPY. I like to see that breaking base over previous day high. Next daily level 712.39. I just want to see dips get bought. I don't want to see SPY go back underneath your 5-minute EMAs. We lose 710. We're just going to go back to some
Ooh, big drop.
crazy chop.
News?
Oh, there's your pullback.
Nah, it's the pullback.
Okay.
Let me
It was in
show
one
you.
tick, so that's why.
I'm gonna grab it here, long, 52s. Stop this in the row. Going over value area high, moving my stuff. Cool, pretty good. 7 points. Yeah, stop your pressing right there. I got wicks. It'll probably run, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm long too.
Nice entry, nuts.
Yeah, what, daddy?
Do.
IWM is in a little 5-minute squeeze. It's not really, I mean, it's holding up good, but not really moving up as high and as fast as SPY and Qs.
How long ago 655 calls, by the way, for tomorrow expiration?
I got my bias. I'm reading this right. I'm just not executing perfectly.
This is a tough market to execute perfectly in.
Mhm.
Not even close to it.
God, that's like lately, it's like I've tried to, try to pinpoint and get perfect entries, but I've been widening my stops a little bit, give myself room to let the trade breathe or, scale in and scale out of, because trying to just be a sniper every single time, like little quick flashes like that sometimes, and if it's against you, I mean, it's just crazy shit that's out of our control. It's just the price action that we're in right now, which sucks, but
Yeah, I think that's why I had such a rough beginning of the year. I was fully transparent about that about my account, but like during October, November, December last year, I was putting on NQ trades with 4 points as a stop loss, and I was smacking them. But in this, that's just too tight.
mm-hmm.
Did you say you had a stop loss 4 points in NQ?
Yeah, I would do that consistently.
No.
Since we
No.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I
it's
saw my
possible.
8 points
No
that I
way.
used to have because I used to like snipe it, a year and a half
The rookie
ago
numbers, we gotta
without
pump those
the-
up.
It worked, yeah. Nobody has a 4-point stop. I mean,
I thought Minx was crazy. Minx, you rarely let anything probably go under what, like maybe 10 max?
sorry, I can't hear you because Rizzo's talking.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, what'd you say?
Your average stop loss, so you do like nothing more than like 10 points usually, right? 10, 15 maybe?
No, in this market, I had to adjust it to 17.5 points, believe it or
Ooh.
not. I know.
That's crazy,
Insane.
girl. No,
That's
you got to,
like for
though.
the first hour or so, that's what I do. And then like later on, like when it kind of, the volatility isn't as much, then I have a 50 tick. So I shorten it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I used to have an 8 point, but it was, I mean, like, when you're sniping in and out, it was much easier a year and a half plus ago compared to over the last year with the volatility. It's like crazy.
Dipping a bit more here.
My stop loss is completely different every time.
When I trail, I like to zoom in. Like if I enter on a 5 minute, I'll zoom into like a 2 and use prior structure for it. When I trail.
Google and Apple are both trying to get a little pop here.
So, was there news on Microsoft yesterday?
No idea.
No.
Microsoft had a 2% down candle when market closed.
Oh no, it was now. It was now's earnings.
It was just like a sympathy.
Yeah, and then
downside.
IGV dropped. The IGV is down 5% today, which is
Okay.
Microsoft was like, I think over 10% of that, 9%,
So
something like that.
Microsoft was just getting sympathy, freaking hit over and over again to the downside.
Yeah.
Overall software taking a beating right now.
Gonna make it to mute.
Yeah, I mean, you're Mag 7. I mean, obviously Tesla had earnings. It's down 2.7%, but like Meta is still down 2%. Microsoft's down 3%, but everything else, I mean, green. NVIDIA had a good morning. It's at some November highs right now. Amazon, new high of day. Just got a ripper candle. Apple did a little drop, but sitting at previous day high. AMD rejecting previous day high here.
I'm gonna take a little Apple call position here. Maybe. It looks like it wants. Yeah, I don't know.
She's only taking this if the trade's green, by the way.
Right? I didn't mention if it goes red, damn
She
it.
did?
Just
Yeah,
ignore
yeah.
me.
If it goes
Just
red,
ignore it.
that shit never happened, by the way.
Never fucking happened. Sorry, watch your mouth. Sorry, guys. Not safe for work. I suck.
Sorry for testing.
All right, we are back testing actually yesterday's highs right now. I'm gonna let it play out. I don't love it yet. I'm not feeling anything yet. Nope, can't do it. I saw 4 NVIDIAs. That's it.
Your highest level on gamma right now for SPY I'm seeing is around the 710 area. Q's around the 654. SPX. $71.30. You do have some increasing below right now.
Long at 30s.
I'm out of those final NVIDIAs. Nice trade overall. Peaked at like 50%.
Yeah, stop right there. Oof. That's what I'm looking at instead of the range. Flat.
$70.80 on SPX is growing a little bit. 650 is growing on the Qs.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
One of
Who's
Casey's,
it to?
one of Casey's kids.
He's got a
I
lot.
don't know. I'll tell you what, my husband's off for 4 days and I am so distracted right now. I don't know how you are like have tunnel vision. I give you credit. Even just my husband here, I'm like, huh, what's going on? What?
I was thinking about getting, I'm not sure if anyone has them, but like the over ear Apple headphones.
I love them.
The Maxes.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some of those, just a little bit, probably better noise canceling.
They're pretty nice.
I thought you were gonna say you were thinking about getting more kids.
Oh no, that's never gonna happen.
Never say never.
Never say never. IWM, little ruggy Qs, ruggy. At 650 on Qs, still growing a little bit. So is that SPX 7080.
Finally gonna tap out a little bit here.
That pre-market high rejection. Previous day high right on Qs.
Oh.
Oil had a stick.
Car about to go under 300.
That's crazy.
Down 33% today. It's down
Car's
over.
still going lower?
Yeah. Oh, it hasn't had a green candle all day.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get some puts.
Someone I trade with our DM'd me yesterday, like, get the car puts now. So they were so expensive, but I've bought a couple. Holy crap, did they pay? Insane.
Nice.
Lotto. I didn't even look at the chart. When they DM me, get something, I do it. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
I played car puts back in 21 when we spiked from like 160 bucks up to 560 in a couple of hours. Even a month out, because of the IV, I still lost on him.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is very wild.
5K and a 2, and yeah, they expired worthless. That's why I'm never gonna go back to options. I might trade options here and there, maybe, but.
Oh, that spot we just hit on SPY and Qs is the same spot from yesterday.
US just accused China of theft of AI tech.
It's nice.
Still watching that Apple, not pulling anything yet. It is kind of bouncing right at yesterday's high a day. I want to see how that plays out. Because Apple's one of the stocks. It does not. They don't need the Qs and SPY to run. They can run it independently. So, Nvidia right off the 618 of low to high on the day. Watching that as well.
Apple is the safety where they run to.
Yep. And when they run there, you make so much money. Yeah.
They just brought Qs all the way back.
I took a Lotto put for tomorrow.
Peru selects Lockheed Martin at 16 block 70, strengthening sovereignty and U.S. partnership. Lockheed had earnings today too.
Look at that freaking wick on SPY.
I don't know if the market is slow or it's my computer, because my computer is just having issues.
Is car halted?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude,
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I know what the fuck. What strike did you take for car? I'm not going to tell you what strike I took.
Don't do what I do. Do what I
Just
say.
know that the premiums on these things are stupid. Bro took 300 puts. How the fuck did you know? Oh, SPY. That's a nice bouncy.
I'm grabbing it.
If we go above 27.30, 35 and hold long up there again.
Flat again. I've been gas on one face.
Oh my god, par really went to like $840 and it's down to
Yep.
291.
Yep. It's insane. That's like GME volatility. That's insane.
Oh my god.
What's the float on it?
It was like 80K. Oh, not the float. I thought you said the volume. I'm tripping. Sorry.
No, the float. That's why it's moving like GME or AMC or, well, I guess not GME anymore because they deleted it.
Says on Weeble right now, let's see, shares outstanding 35 million. Free float market cap is 10 billion. Free float is 34.77 million.
Yeah, there you go.
That's insane.
They have earnings coming up here soon as well. That'll be fun.
And the sad part is all of retail is going to chase it now.
Hopefully not. I learned
not
in November of 21, so I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my god, I caught the freaking top. Because I did. And it still went against me. Like stupid option. Yeah, I think back in November of 21, it moved like in 2 or 3 hours. It went up to like $560. Like it was insane. We were just watching it. Like, there's no way this is like a small cap stock moving. I was like, come on, push it up.
They're just dancing around POC.
I know. Make new highs today. Come on. Do it for the
Well,
people.
I was chicken shit, but if anyone took Apple, congrats. You got paid. I did not.
What?
Nope.
Yeah, nice curl right there.
Ooh, ES is pumping. The DAC ain't playing. Oh, sorry, YM. ES ain't around playing along as much.
Meta to catch it did. Microsoft to catch it did. For SPX yesterday, the kind of golden spot area where I was watching was anywhere between dip underneath 71.20 down to 71.15. That's where the opening candle on SPX was down there at 116. That dip right there again was 116. So you do have really good support down there across the board. And for me, it's taking longs every time that area is tested, and we hold until proven otherwise. Oh, car's open. Downside move. How much are my contracts up? They green? Oh, let's fucking go. They're up almost $1,000. This is so dumb.
It literally has not had one green candle.
Do I sell this or
Drop it to 0.
If you want me to get in,
Do you want me to get?
you'll sell it.
Yesterday afternoon, I bought the $350 tickets, and I was actually right at market open. They were like $450, and now they're $25. And they were right at market open, even with the move overnight. They were red because of just the Greeks working against them.
Yeah, the IV is just way too expensive.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now they're getting spready. Oh wait. Oh, I was just. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not touching that
Dude,
shit.
this is
Nope.
weird.
I'm out. I'm out of my.
Go from like $1,000, now I'm up 250. Then I go back up 600. The bid and ask spread is just getting a little crazy. A little crazy. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I'd like to see it drop down another like 20, $30, but you also have to think, who would buy it here? If anything, I feel like people would just continue to ride the wave and short it back to where it belongs. What's the purpose of buying it here after what just happened?
Ooh, pop. I'm actually just watching card. This is more entertaining than SPY right now.
Q's is a lot weaker than SPY is right now.
Let's see if this gets over 300 here. First green candle, possibly.
Wouldn't be buying after closing the short. Yeah, but why close the short? Just like people like Will yesterday. Will's probably up fat right now because he shorted shares at like $750. That's insane.
Oh, Jim Cramer just said squeeze buster. Avis. Now it's gonna rip.
Oh, fuck you, Jim. Ooh, my UPS is popping up on premiums. What's the chart doing? Oh, UPS. We said it yesterday, baby. Oh. Let's fucking go.
I'm about to close these charts for the rest of the day.
You've been conspicuously quiet there, Jordan.
Yeah, I fucking got a stockholders today. I've got nothing.
Yeah, we're just in a chop right now, so just gotta hold this 990.
Yeah, I don't know. My bias was good. I just no real entries I liked. Legal barriers transaction coming right back in. Is that Diego? What's up, Diego?
What's up, dude? I don't know how this space works. I'm not really a big Twitter guy.
Oh, you're good. He's hanging out, kicking it.
Howdy.
Making some trades, although I haven't been making many trades this entire week. I took 2 break-evens yesterday, and I've just been sitting here doing nothing.
It's better than what I've been doing, man. I mean, I'm back on a little bit more discipline, but I don't even think I could call it trading this last few weeks.
Yeah, April's been tough.
Ooh, Cardinal day.
Yep. Dropping hard.
Go, Diego, go.
But my premiums are still all kinds of messed up right now.
Yep. Not surprising.
Because I'm only up 800 right now. I'll see if I can close out for this order at $5,700 on the contracts. And they filled me. All right. Well, that was fun.
Nice.
Let's go.
Money is money.
Shmoney.
My goodness.
They still won't let it get the first 5-minute green.
So that's what I told myself. That would be my stop loss.
And they almost had it there.
My mental stop loss was the first 5-minute green candle. I'm going to be like, nah.
They tried, and then they brought it right back down.
That's insane. The daily is disgusting. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
That's really gross, too.
Oof.
That's
I
why
think
you
it's-
don't buy those names that just freaking.
I think it halted.
All the hype.
I mean,
It just
who
halted
is-
again.
Yeah, I think it did.
who is
It's not
buying
triggered.
car at
Oh, never
800?
mind. It's back.
No, it's still open. But I'll say because the premium just jumped into $300. Fuck me.
There's
Get
got to
back
be a
in.
Reddit page of the car bulls.
Get back in.
There always is. Diego, tell me you're not getting caught up with that car Avis bullshit.
No. I only trade the Nasdaq.
Good man. Good man.
I'm favorite trading shorts right now, but it's been
I
just
drive a
chopping.
car.
I know.
No, I actually don't even have a car right now, but
Oh, all right. You ride the
There we
bike.
go.
I got an e-bike to go surfing, but
Oh, that's the move.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I'm honestly just not. I don't even know if the word's too cheap, but I'm like, I can't be asked to go get a car.
Are you on West Coast?
No, I'm on the East Coast of Florida.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
But like that's the thing too is like I'm planning on kind of like not even moving anywhere permanently, but just moving around. So it's like I don't even want a car that will just be sitting at my in Florida when I'm just
Right now, I have a
somewhere
car
else.
in California, and I'm out in Puerto Rico. I'm still paying for it. I need to get rid of that thing.
Puerto Rico for the taxes.
Yeah, we're actually getting that all set up. I haven't done it all yet, but I just got down here in February this year.
Let's say.
But yeah, that'll be the move.
Still got like 4 or 5 months to go, huh? You have to live there for 6 months at least.
You have to live. Yeah, you have to live somewhere for 6 months and have your mail go there.
Yeah, just 6 months of time, and it depends on what you're doing. If it's for the capital gains tax specifically, you have to do a lot more. You have to buy a business or you have to buy a house within the first 2 years of living here. But you can just move here and do none of that, and just get the income tax benefits without having to do any of that bullshit.
This is my first year paying taxes, and it wasn't too bad for this year, but like next year or like this current year for next year is gonna be brutal.
Oh, I make quarterly payments. I have.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
Same.
need to get on that quarterly.
I only have to do a small amount for this quarter because of last year's, but then next year I'll have to do it all and then quarterly, which is just not exciting.
Make
And
sure
then
you
I
have
like
a good
broke down the
CPA.
numbers.
Exactly. I keep in
That's-
constant contact every month.
Yeah. I just had to pay a big chunk. I just had to pay 6 figures in taxes, and now I'm set up quarterly, and that's because my current CPA, we had to essentially unfuck a lot of stuff that my previous CPA did.
Oh god.
Where the way that she managed the payroll and a bunch of other stuff, it saved me money in my pocket kind of throughout the year. But she wasn't really clear on the strategies and stuff that she was doing. And it hit me with a really, really big, a larger tax bill than I was anticipating. And just the way that she set it up, my current CPA was like, I don't know why she structured it that way. She was like, we're going to have to unfuck that. So now I'm set on quarterly. So just make sure you just do good research and just get a really good CPA. That's
Absolutely.
the only thing. When you get to a certain, I mean, we all run businesses and shit like that up here. I mean, this is just more professional talk outside of trading. But when you start, doing well for yourself, just make sure you protect it, be smart with it, and have a really good CPA.
Yeah.
And tell him everything.
Yeah, tell them that show them.
Tell Rusty everything.
Yes. Dude, I don't. No one. And dude, by the way, UPS, I did just take a trim and squeeze in here.
Car got halted up.
Oh,
First green candle on the 5 minute.
Oh, it's a low car.
Stay away.
But one contract left of the UPS 110 calls for June, up 77% till it gets in the money. But yeah, make sure you tell and show your CPA everything. My CPA knows more about me than anybody else in this entire world.
Exactly.
There's people that are in my family, even just close people.
It's worth it. That's like my biggest expense is paying that because you have to have someone that knows and understands the ins and outs of everything with stocks and, you know, the S corps or whatever you are categorized under. They really need to know their stuff.
I will say, Casey, a tax bill sucks, but what a milestone! You're paying 6 figures in taxes. That's huge.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing good at that point, right?
Dude, when I took a picture.
I didn't pay them 6 figures in taxes. I'll tell you that right now. But Casey, big dogging, dude. Big dog.
Yeah, Casey telling us to fuck off.
Dude. Yeah. No, dude, that's even writing off 6 figures and stuff too. I still had to pay. So I mean, I'll be honest with you. The total that I had to pay overall, we got some stuff back for the kids, obviously, but still for state and federal, I paid $115,000 this year. I mean, it's stupid, but I mean, there's no way around it unless I come live with Jordan in Puerto Rico. So.
Yeah,
maybe.
Or
But
maybe
it's not good. It means you made
Beautiful.
money. So
Yeah.
I pay that too, and I actually filed an extension because I'm always late with I
Yeah.
have a lot of LLCs.
I thought
and
about
stuff,
doing
so-
that.
yeah.
No, I don't even know how much I owe. I mean, my taxes aren't even done yet. But I've got
If
like
any-
rental properties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm trying to get into this year is rental properties and real estate and
Yeah.
stuff like
If
that.
anybody's thinking about doing the Puerto Rico move, it's probably best to do it by the end of the year because apparently next year they're kicking up the capital gains tax from 0% to 2%. So
I'm not moving there anymore. Goodbye.
That's it. 2%. Nope.
I literally asked ChatGPT this morning about like how much money do you need to make for it to be worth moving like that, and they were saying like 300 to 500 is where you like start considering it.
it's probably a good move. And it just like depends really, you know, like I feel like with the prop firms and obviously with capital gains tax, like it's definitely a good move, even if you're maybe not making quite that much yet, but like the lawyers and stuff, if you want to do things officially, we're buying a property here in 2 years and all that, like it costs a lot of money to do that itself, you know what I mean? So
I'd make the move honestly if I wasn't such a big family guy.
Yeah.
It's just it's one with 3 kids. One I'm not gonna. They're still so young, and
it's hard to uproot your life and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not in school or anything yet, so it wouldn't really be too terrible for it. But it's just the fact that I mean our biggest help that we have is 15 minutes down the road right now, and it has been honestly the biggest blessing since
Fly him down.
I've had
Bring everyone down.
I've had I mean, if I could build a whole compound down there and bring 15.
Evan will watch your kids.
Yeah.
The cost to sell with kids and everything else and move down there is probably much more for a family than someone, single, doesn't own a house yet, this and that. It's such an easier move too.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a wolf compound.
I mean, if Evan's offering free babysitting services so I can sit on a bunk bed with Jordan and trade all day, I'm down.
Alrighty.
Hey, next Wolf event after New York, we'll do Wolf Europe or something.
Oh,
Evan keeps talking to me about Europe. I'm like, oh,
I'm down.
Wolf Milan typing.
Wolf
Europe's
Milan.
beautiful.
Hey.
Ooh, Milan is not. It's not saying anything bad about Milan, but that wouldn't be up on the list. I just want to
What's on the list, Evan? Tell us.
Evan says no. Other spots of Italy would be cool, but like Amalfi Coast, obviously we're going to do. I want to go to Scandinavia.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm moving to Madrid next February.
Oh, are
That's a
you?
good
No
one.
way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never been. Barcelona's nice. Like in Portugal.
Barcelona's nicer. I'm just a fan of the team in Madrid. I want to go to all the games from February to May. But
That's a good reason. That's a solid reason.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're popping.
Car unhalted and dropping.
Let's fucking go. SPY is so much stronger than Q's. Q's is
YM's bull running too.
I know. Look at that.
very weak. Nice bounce off that midpoint though, so far.
Bro, I'm so pissed I didn't catch continuation to London High there. Fuck. It's just too quick. I didn't get the entry.
Okay, see, I just clicked on your profile. I saw that you have some beef with PW.
No, I mean that honestly, that's honestly before yesterday. I mean, we've only gone like back and forth because like he's posted a bunch of like cars and shit, and I'm a huge car guy. And I'm like, oh, that's sick. Same thing with Rips.
Casey's just a jester.
Yeah, no, but I mean, someone a part of the Wolf team, he posted about a challenge, and they said, hey, I'll do the challenge. And then he was like, well, the rules are going to be this, so you can't really fit in. And I'm like, I think that's dumb. So
Yeah,
I was like,
he has me blocked for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't even think I've really trolled him before. And I actually kind of like him. Like,
I mean, I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly think if he would have taken Sim up on her offer, it would have actually given him more publicity on social media.
Was it with Sim?
YouTube. It was Sim. Sim. He said future traders only. She said no. She said I'll fucking do it with SPX. I mean, she said bring me out.
Respectfully, I do get that though.
So
Like,
no, yeah.
futures versus options, it's kind of a different challenge.
Yeah, 100%. And then he said, I want someone to come out here and you got to trade 150K account, right? Sim's like, I'll bring, like, you don't have to give me some kind of 150K futures prop account, whatever the fuck it is to trade. She's like, I'll just bring $150,000 in an account and we'll run it up. We'll run up, SPX while you're trading your futures right there. And I was like, you know what? Having, the difference between trading SPX 0DTE options like she does and then futures, I honestly thought that would bring a really good show to him.
I would watch
it. And yeah, so and then he was like, no, I don't care if you bring your own cash because now the rules are going to be you can only do up to a certain amount of contracts and you can only have this much drawdown for this risk or whatever. And she's like, why would anyone accept a challenge with your set rules on what their risk and how many contracts should be? If that's not how they trade, that's not how they trade. They don't have to abide by these stupid little rules. And
yeah,
I was like, and then he just started adding more, sending her messages, adding more shit to it, whatever. And I was like, this all just seems dumb. So,
but to be fair, if he's doing a futures challenge, then she should offer to trade futures. That would be like me trading crypto and somebody comes in and says,
yeah, 100%.
So I'm just saying, you can't be playing basketball and then somebody else comes in and is like, oh, I'll play soccer against you. So I mean, I think they both knew what they were talking about to get engagement. So
I say we
the thing was
a boxing match.
The thing was that when he made the post, he didn't say it had to be futures only. His initial post said that he will give a $100,000 cash that he can out trade any Guru affiliate live for 5 days at his BDH thing. He said no one's going to respond, and she responded. She said, "I'm down." And then he said 100.
Others responded and he didn't take them.
Okay, so he actually posted about you 2 hours ago. I see it right now.
Yeah, I think Brett Simba
was
saying he might go do it. That's what it seems like.
Ooh, Brett would kick his ass.
I would love it. Yeah, that'd be good to watch.
I'm just here for the entertainment, honestly. Like that, it's all entertaining to me. People get all like beefed up and serious about it. I'm like, this is just fun, honestly.
Oh, good Lord. He really did post about you.
Let's go.
I can't see it because it's
Get
lost.
you some followers.
Dude, he told me yesterday that he was not going to post about me because he didn't want to give me any engagement. And I said, that's fine, little Patty. I really don't give a fuck. And look, now I'm on his front page after he blocked me. I can't even comment. But the funny part is he kept calling Sim and I a retard yesterday, but he kept misspelling the word.
Retrad?
He said that I was retraded, and then he called me a retrad, and he called Sim a retrad. And what's funny is that someone in his post about me went in the comments and called him a retrad, LOL. Let's go. I made his front page. I fucking love it.
Ask him about his never mind.
Say it.
Nope. I'll message
His
you.
ding-a-lang?
No, Jesus Christ.
No, he bought his a buddy that he had just met a brand new G-Wagon.
I did. Yeah, I saw the video.
I don't, I think he parades the girl just for other reasons, not for.
Oh, what you saying about B Money?
I didn't say anything about it. I'd accept a G-Wagon. Just give me one.
No, he's social media smart with it. He's a showman. I mean, that's
Oh, for
what it
sure.
is.
But people need
He
to
did Logan's stream, didn't he?
Yeah, he was on that pack
Yeah.
stream. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, he was on that
Accusing
one.
me of being a
You
guy.
could tell that he was out of his he wasn't confident in that stream. Like you could
Oh
tell
yeah,
he was he like little broed himself a little bit too hard.
No, bro.
Like he walked in there and he was just like so nervous and it was just like, dude, he always acts like he's the most confident guy, and then he was standing next to Logan Paul and he just looks so nuts. Like, so maybe there's some more to that theory. Maybe he's a little bit nervous around Logan.
Absolutely.
Par is also drilling new lows. Those
Yeah,
lows are
halted again.
They're $2,000 a piece now.
When he posted one time his affiliate earnings from like Apex and he was having like 5-figure days, I was like, dang.
Hey, shout out Code Wolf. For some reason at Apex it's Code Wolf X, but
Bro, I had the same issue with like Traded 5 for a little bit. They gave me a weird code that was different than my other ones. Finally,
Yeah,
got
we
it
got
fixed.
Apex.
Apex is the only one. No, Apex is the only one that big dogs us. I say we just leave them. Don't talk about them anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Big dog.
And everyone else's codes as well. But shut up.
Spy looks like it's about to poppity pop.
I had no
Yeah,
idea
and
what you
he
guys were
just broke
talking
high
about there.
Amazon new highs too. Yep.
Relative high.
I feel like your guys' trading space is so different than the trading space I'm involved in.
Oh, it is. We're super laid back, and like as you've noticed, like we just if we want to say something, we just chat, you know. So
I more so mean I just feel like the people in y'all's space, like I feel like I don't know how much of the younger guys you get to see, but there's just so many just weird people on my feeds.
yeah, feel it. Yeah, bro, you're always welcome. By the way, for the audience, if you guys don't know Diego, I've been following Diego for a while now. I just think super transparent, great trader from what I've seen. So shout out to you.
Debatable on the great trade. I'm getting there. But.
No, I know you're getting there. You've had some lumps in the road, but I just love the transparency that you show, and like you're very open with everything. So definitely worth a follow.
Yeah, I did the math the other day. I've spent $14K on prop firms and made $30K, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay,
So I just started getting payouts like the last.
It's better than
like
98%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Unfortunately, like a lot of that money has been dropped this last month, just crashing out, but still fine.
Yeah, freaking happens, man. Tell me about it.
That's the thing though that I feel like is the reason why I have like any traction on YouTube. Like YouTube's my main platform for sure. It's just because I didn't post this last week any trading stuff, and my Discord was just like going crazy.
I saw
sending up the bat signals and stuff.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I just had to take a little break. And then it sucks because it's like social media is kind of my job at the same time, so I can't really take too much of a break. But
I agree. I'm in the same boat as you.
I also want to like figure out how to get past I'll probably get to 10,000 subscribers over the summer, but I'm trying to figure out how you get to that like 100K without just being like a sellout.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what we're
You
trying to
tell
do
me
on the
too.
YouTube stream as well.
I've been working on 10K for like a year.
Just do what Dodgy did and hire a whole team. They've hit me up so many times. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Dodgy is funny. Dodgy's never followed me on any of the platforms, but he will always claim me as a student whenever it's convenient. Like when I take my biggest payout, he'll be like,
He's claimed Lanto and Dusty Trades as his students.
yeah. And like
Dude,
I don't deny I learned some stuff from him. Like I'll be 100%, like I've learned stuff from him for sure. But I also I have in my journal when I trade inversions, which is what he trades. And I have literally in my journal where I like found that by myself because I was like the same way he found it. He was getting wrecked taking fair value gaps, and whenever it break, you just revenge trade the other way and it would win. So it's like I started to figure out the same way. It's like he actually made the most groundbreaking trading system when it's just not like that groundbreaking. and I never like paid him ever to like watch him live trade or anything. And I don't know, but he's like he'll claim me as a student whenever it works for him. But then when I like lose, he'll like clown me. I'm like, dude, like it's just like crazy. And then like every once in a while he'll just DM me on Twitter. That's just weird. Like, dude, I like one time I asked him, I was like, dude, like you like I don't really care. Like it's just like kind of interesting how you've never followed me on these platforms, but you always like he always comments on my stuff and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, just throw your boy a little follow. But.
I know he's been on here a few times. I've got him on here a couple times. He's not.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. I think that
love Dodgy, bro. Dodgy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
rage baiting everybody.
I love.
Yeah, it's like he's got to take a pivot though, because he thinks that he's doing like recently. It just seems like he's been on like an episode of just I don't even know where like all his tweets are just about hate and about hate and about hate and about like how he's doing it for more clout. It's like eventually you're gonna only get so far, and you're just gonna be looked at as the guy that just trolls the whole time. Like I don't know. I think he needs to switch it up a little bit, but I mean,
you gotta find the good balance. You gotta know when to be professional and trade, and then in your downtime, you gotta know when to shit talk people for fun. And when you find that medium balance, it takes you so far in life. It's great.
Yeah,
no, I'm just
I had a little beef with this dude Big Char for a little bit, but then he recently DM'd me. He DM'd me though, and we sorted out. No, he's cool now. We're cool now. We're cool now, but like I was going back and forth with him on like some Twitter post for a little bit, and then it was funny because then he like DM'd me like literally like a week ago, and we were talking about different trading stuff, and then he like said something about going to see his TikTok, like he like responded to my post, and he's like, "Oh, did you see my TikTok?" I went to search it up, and then he had me blocked. I was like, "Yo, you have me blocked." He's like, "Yeah, my bad." So it's just like there's been a few trading beefs, but it's just like I don't spend enough time to know everybody's full story, and I just make assumptions and just.
I know, yeah. Char's pretty cool. I've talked to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Amazon day popping.
Yeah, Amazon strong. There's another one that I was watching. What was it?
Nvidia and Tesla both trying to break out of these falling wedges here.
Oh, and AMD's at highs too. Yeah, that's what it was.
Up 40% on those from Demon. Nice pop on Amazon. Well, I'm sad that PW is not going to be able to see my post. I just responded, but maybe he'll see it. Maybe he'll unblock me. We can be friends later this afternoon. Oh, car. Unhalted. Trying to poppy.
Diego, you said you play inversions, or are you running like mech model, or what are you running?
Honestly, just whatever. Like I don't have a exact system, so I funny enough learned a lot from Justin when I first started. He was the only guy I've ever paid in Discord, and I think I learned a lot more from. I don't know if you guys know Johnny.
I was in his Discord with him. I was helping him run it for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Johnny. He was in there. He's actually pretty solid at trading. I think I learned more from him actually. And then there's this other guy DJ that was in there. Like that was pretty good. But like funny enough, like I mean. He kind of like went back on what he said about not being a fraud or what. I don't even know. But I mean, I don't know. If you're doing a publicity stunt and then you stop posting since the incident and refund your Discord, it's kind of like, you know, but whatever. So it's funny that like most of the stuff I've learned was from him. That I credit back, like whatever. But then at the same time, it's just like that's what I realized along the way was that it's just your interpretation. The market goes to the same spots. Like everybody's seeing the same candles. So it's just like. Doesn't really matter what you're doing. If the market's going up, but you think it was going to go down, you're wrong. And it doesn't really matter why you're wrong. It just like it does matter, but you're not going to really have a golden answer. And that's the thing. I never like subscribed to ICT, even though I'd like trade his concepts. And I think that made it tougher for my trading. Like I've seen a lot of people come in and do better than me quicker, but it's like always the people that just 100% believe that there's like some master algorithm. And when you have that like delusion, it makes trading easier because you genuinely believe that there's just like a guaranteed answer every time. So like they just follow the rules perfectly, but I kind of just don't subscribe to that idea at all. And I think it's made it a little bit harder because I kind of am skeptical about it. So it's like I don't really believe the stuff I trade, but then I like see it work and I'll see it work consistently. So it's just like taking more time to like get to the end result that people can get to. But yeah, I trade inversions. I would say like I don't really have like a mechanical way to trade it. I don't really have a fully discretional way. I think it's like a mixture of both. I don't know. That's the thing, dude. Like I posted something the other day, and someone like commented, and they were like, "Oh, based on like I posted a video, and it was me fading an inversion early in the morning, and like it was just a live recording chopped up, and it was me fading like one trade, and then it was me not taking the second trade, waiting for a pullback, and then a re-entry, and then that was my only trade of the day, and ended up working. And the guy responded, and he was like, "Yeah, when you say I don't think this looks right, that shows me that you don't know what you're doing." I was like I don't know, like maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but at the same time, that's just kind of how I look at the market. I don't really have like a term. I can't really explain. He was like, you should, instead of saying it doesn't look right, you should say it took too long to inverse, or too many wicks, or too slow. And it's like, I don't know. That doesn't really change what it was, the discretion.
I agree.
Like, sometimes I'll take a trade at 9:31. Sometimes I'll take a trade at 9:50. It's like, I don't know. So I feel like so many people put so many different rules, and it definitely could help you for sure, because then you can narrow down what's going wrong easier. But then I think it kind of limits you.
Jumpy, and I want to enter everything, at least in the past. So it helped me a lot, just being super mechanically based. Obviously, there's discretion involved with every trade that you take, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Mech and Justin's model brought me like so much more consistency and just actual like conviction in what I'm trading. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely do think there's some benefits in that for sure. It's like I'm trying to find like a good flow, because sometimes there'll be sequences in the market where just every single morning the market will rip to my targets off open. So then it's like, then I adapt to that. And then now it's not really doing that the same way. So I'm having to like readapt. And it's just like that constant like tweaking to what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes you just go through a period where you're just getting waxed because you're not adapting to it quickly. And just like certain, like we used to re-sweep highs a lot. And now I've noticed we don't really re-sweep highs as much.
Now we generate liquidity there. That's how I got stopped at break even yesterday on that long, bro. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got stopped at the same trade.
I was targeting all-time high, and
my alert on Tesla went off, Jordan.
Yeah.
Tesla?
Tesla, that 370 sweep down to 368.50. Kind of that higher time frame back test. If Tesla is looking to find a little local bottom after this earnings drop and still kind of hold up after getting that breakout from Wednesday, April 15th, I think this would be the spot for it to start holding.
EQ, the range has been hit 373.26.
I'm not going to jump straight into calls on Tesla.
But keep an eye. That might be a good spot, man. I don't know. Yeah. Everybody seems so sour on Tesla right now, and I get it.
Yeah.
It's been getting killed, but after that structure break and then now this back test and the EQ, I'm spicy with it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it the rest of today and
2x leverage
tomorrow.
soon.
Yeah. I'm going to be watching it today and tomorrow, and potentially some 2x, and then potentially some call swings, but probably, a few months out with some time.
I'm with it.
TSL, already own TSL at $8.
It's still an inside day on NQ, by the way.
Yeah, we have not done
shit. If it doesn't dump from here, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
SPY still looks good.
I was looking for higher still, even after we took out London and Asia, because all-time high has just been the draw.
Yeah, it's just all-time highs.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
we haven't
can't short this market
for the day either.
You can't short this market until the end of the day. Then it'll just dump off, or the PM session will just dump off randomly when no one's watching it.
Short's been so tough. I had a few over like last week that somehow worked, but it was only because I was targeting 1-to-1 and I was really quick. My dumbass just kept trying to wake up and short, dude. All-time high markets can't be doing that.
So how long have you guys been trading for?
I've been trading since 2020. That's when I got laid off from my restaurant job, and I started getting into trading, and then didn't start spaces and all of this till 2022. And then since then, we've been here pretty much every single day since 2022.
How did you get involved with Justin doing the Discord thing?
That was I had just been learning from him for a while, watching his YouTube videos, and I started trading Forever Model, and I was posting videos about it, and he ended up seeing them, and that's when he was starting his like faith-based Discord. And so basically he just kind of like recruited me into things, and yeah, we kind of started doing that. Myself, Chris, who's Arcto Ethereum on X, and then Justin, we're all just kind of running the room, and we do classes throughout the week, like, and just switch off between all of us. But that was almost that. That was last year sometime. I forget exactly when. And then we worked together till kind of, 6 months ago or so? A few months before all the craziness happened.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I love Forever Model. I just gravitate towards mech a little bit more.
Yeah. Dude, I believe Justin knows what he's doing. I think it's just like if he lost his money, I think like that would make more sense. Like he was making money and just lost it from just like I kind of get it, dude. I've started making a lot more from social media than my trading, and it kind of led me to that crash out month of just like making this much from social media. Let me try and like speed up my trading income, and then it just leads to bad habits and just rushing. It's hard to accept like smaller days, and I think that could happen to Justin because he knows like that kind of like I don't know, dude. I'll see like some people, and it's like, dude, this guy knows too much to not like succeed with this. Same thing with when people say ICT doesn't make money. It's like sometimes like I get why he's a fraud in some senses, but like at the same time, he kind of just knows too much to not make money. He's been doing it too long to not make money, and just doesn't really make sense because like I've made some money, so it's just like some of these guys are better than me. So I don't know. I feel like he just got lost in the sauce somewhere because I know he's making so much money.
Of students were sitting there like just.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Catch you later, matey.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Minxie. We just hit pre-market high again right there on SPY, kind of equal high. Q's is lagging it. IWM's also at equal high.
Gentlemen, I'm also gonna head out. Another break-even day, red to green.
Hell yeah.
All good.
It's better than in red.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true, Joe.
No degen size. I didn't throw on 4 minis to try to get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good stuff.
Yes, sir. Diego, homie,
Well,
I've been
have a great
following
day.
you for a while. I've been enjoying hearing you chat, man. If you ever want to, I program mostly. If you ever need anything like that, man, feel free to hit me up. Everybody up here knows that. But yeah, dude, great to meet you. Catch up again today.
Stay around.
Later, Joe.
Still in this fucking range. We're gonna finally take out these highs. Oh, it is.
Microsoft's starting to curl up a little bit. Tesla's starting to curl up a little bit. I'm actually looking at some calls. Got a little 15-minute squeeze going on.
I am still.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Just a lot of chop.
For some reason, like think different. Like, oh, there's
Yeah.
no way like he could be making more from his.
Yeah, that's what like
from doing this. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I
it's
can't-
been the
I
case.
can't-
It's been that way forever with everything.
Yeah. I can't remember if I tweeted this or if I just thought I tweeted, but I was like, I'm gonna like quote somebody saying, "Oh, like they make more money from social media than from trading," and I was gonna say like, okay, yeah, that just means that you're not bad at social media. Like if you're decent at social media, you'll make more money than you will trading, unless you're just ridiculously good at trading. And there's nothing wrong with either as long as you're not scamming people. That's like
Agree.
that's like
I
my whole
totally agree.
That's my take on it. That's my take on it as well. I think if one,
There's plenty of months where I make more from fucking what we're doing on social media than.
Yeah, it's just I don't. I mean, Jordan is the same way. He said it probably more than anyone else. But having multiple streams of income is always, I mean, the best thing. And honestly, I think having multiple streams of income versus, I mean, we all have had one job before, right? And if you've had kids at home,
I'll be back. Keep
right?
chatting.
No, you're good. If you have kids at home, whatever, and you only have one job, I mean, that's your sole job. You have to go there, work as hard as you can, get overtime.
And a job where you lose money.
Yeah, like all these other things versus, you know, if you're able to expand and you can have multiple sources of income, I don't care if you're trading at the same time, and then if you're running a Discord, or if you're doing affiliate, if you're doing partners with companies, if you're investing into real estate, if you're getting just paid for views on YouTube and all of those things, if whether one of them makes you, you know, $3,000 a month, another one makes you 10,000, another one makes you 15, another one's a couple $100. I mean, all of that to me, it's all irrelevant. I mean, if that person's putting in the work across the board, they're doing all of those things, they're doing all that hard work, however much money one makes more than the other, it doesn't really matter. If that's just what they're doing, multiple sources of income, then that's the way they structure and they're wanting to grow. We're getting a ripper here right now, by the way.
Yeah, I can say this 5 minute NQ just flipped and now it's just running.
That's previous day.
SPY new high day.
There.
Yeah, SPY new highs.
Still not up there. Neither is IWM. It still hasn't hit its previous day high. It's so far this morning. If you're looking long, I think SPY is the safer one, with a little bit more relative strength than the others. Send me a DM. I will check it here soon. Any news on IREN? What's going on with IREN? Ooh, car's back at low of day.
Do you guys all options or futures, or you guys do options, or?
I'm mainly an options trader.
Same.
Yeah.
I've been doing a little bit more futures the last few weeks to tap into my DGen side, but
Yeah. Futures made the most sense when I had no money starting. It was just like the funded account route just made the most sense at first.
oh yeah, 100%.
But options are cool. I think that, which one do you think is easier to do? I mean, obviously you're gonna be biased probably to the one that you do.
Easier to do? I'm not sure if one's easier. I think it comes down to your overall style and strategy in which you trade the market.
Yeah.
Because
You're more of a scalper,
futures,
probably futures.
yeah. If you're so that's the thing. So for me, my scalping was SPX, and I hate sitting in SPX 0 or 1 DTE options because you can have to, like yesterday, I waited 4 hours for that long to play on an SPX into the close. And I made money, but it should have been well more than that. Versus if I was sitting in an ES long that whole time, it would have been so much easier and I would have made more money versus all the theta that I accumulated on my SPX options. So when I want to scalp at key pivot points, when I'm like quickly day trading, that's what I use futures for. But I like looking at a lot of big things as well, like your Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia. I'm trading UPS right now, or MRVL, all these other things, and also, you know, investing within the market, long-term shares. NAS does the same thing, selling covered calls and credit spreads. So for me, being able to, you know, be an options trader, I would say that's probably like 80+% of my overall trading. Because if you're trading futures, SPY and ES, you really don't care where Tesla is going in the next 5 days from now for like a swing trade or anything like that.
Yeah, makes sense. I like being in and out of trade and ideally 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll hold for 15 or 20, but I don't know, dude. That's why I've always been the worst at. I think it's like how I got introduced to trading. My dad was trading futures when I first started like learning about it, and the guys he would follow, like probably don't know these guys. I don't even know. Heads. They just but they trade really well, and they like realistic trade. Like they just trade their live accounts, 1 mini, go for 50 points a day, just like in and out of the market. They're just like chill, just doing their thing. Not any of this 50K days on their prop firms and their affiliate codes. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm like going down the route of all that myself with the prop firm stuff, but it was just kind of cool to see them kind of trade like that. But at the same time, they're like one of their biggest like things was just like, don't ever let a green trade turn red. They also traded differently. They traded at like the bottom of the range. Like they were trying to play reversals at the bottom of the tops of ranges based on like the expected move on the options contracts. And it like made sense to watch. And they were like, don't let a green trade turn red. So if it went like 20 points in their direction on the NQ, or let's say like 5 points on the ES, they would just trail their stop. And they would trail stop and bank in profits because they're scalping. So that like mentality of never let a green trade turn red just kind of stuck with me, because I remember when my dad was first trading, he was like just learning himself, and he was trading his own live account, like a 50K live account, because he was retired. He was just always liked trading, wanted to get into it, but he was trading a 50K live account on 1 mini, like not trading micros. And like just he would be just stressing out, and I would be stressing out because it's just like, wow, this is like a lot of money to see move. And then like ever since then, I kind of like got into trading, and then my mindset was already like, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. Cause like I was watching my dad trade with money he probably shouldn't have been risking, and just like the stress of it. So I think I just developed that bad habit of like, I want to be in and out of trades quick. I don't want to be holding this because it's just stressful. And I've been like trying to work on that the whole time almost. Like I think that's what people don't really emphasize a lot, is just the way you can start trading. You can just start in kind of a bad headspace with it, and then just keep that going for too long.
No, absolutely. That's one of my biggest things too, is not letting a green trade go red. I always tell myself I'm looking at the trade, whether it's hitting the chart that the target's upside that I like, or if it's money specifically in my account that I'm looking at, percentage, whatever it is. If it's good enough for me to be taking profits at that point, there's no reason why this trade should ever reverse, go against me, and then cost me money on the back end. That's always been one of my top rules, by the way. Amazon is absolutely freaking squeezing, ripping up here.
Yeah,
Tesla,
a nice day, bro.
Look, Jordan, look at Tesla.
God.
Tesla, $6 off the low for Tesla as well. IWM is about to hit previous day high. Q's new high of day. SPY is almost at that 712.39 target. Oh,
bro, I should just make a compound and trade stick and sweet.
When you're trading, how do you keep up with all these different markets? Because like I watch the ES, but I'll just enter on the NQ. Sometimes I'll look at YM, but it just keeps my day simple. Like I'll take 1 or 2 trades a day. I mean, unless I'm just being an idiot, but I'll take 1 or 2 trades, and then it's just kind of like I'm done. I feel like the way you guys trade is like so overwhelming with like so many different things going on.
I'm like you, Diego. I only trade till 11 every day. After 11, unless we chop from 9:30 to 11. Like I don't trade at all after that. I'm very, very strict with it, and I only trade NQ. But like Casey will sit here and like scout futures, trade options on Amazon, be in a swing trade on DG. Like Casey, you freaking kill it with managing all the different positions. Like it's insane,
isn't it crazy that I can trade 4 different accounts at the same time on a cell phone?
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
While sitting at a desk in front of
asset with 2 screens in front of me, bro. That's insane.
I mean, I got all these monitors and screens in front of me, but that's just to look at multiple shit at the same time. But I still trade all the accounts and different things still on my cell phone. It's
savage, man.
It's the best. Someone said thoughts on an INTC put swing.
Put swing into earnings at all-time high ripping.
INTC. I mean,
sounds scary.
When did they report what today at the close?
tonight.
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, I don't know how you
Or-
fade that.
or,
Like, it might work, but I don't know how you fade that.
Are all you guys Twitter first, or you guys have a other social media that you think is bigger?
I'm X first. I feel like everybody here has built everything on X, but we're trying to get big on YouTube as well, and then Instagram and
Bro,
TikTok.
Jordan.
I'm always using this.
can I just be honest with you? You just missed the biggest layup to just pitch the Wolf Trading YouTube there. Diego just gave you the easiest layup dunk, and you just missed it. You kind of just hit it off the rim.
What are you talking about?
The team might have gotten the rebound there, but that was pretty weak.
I'm so
got an
confused. I
offensive
just
rebound.
mentioned the YouTube. What are you saying?
Could have been better though.
But he's cooked. Open the ears.
He's cooked. I don't know, man. I feel like that.
I'm not gonna
what
lie
do you guys
to him.
think?
We are X first.
But put the get the YouTube up on the nest above.
Yeah, what's the YouTube? Let me check it out.
I'll get it there. The boys are live right now. We'll Trading X. I'll get you a link. So make sure.
We're actually about to be doing a little giveaway, a little account giveaway on the
We are.
YouTube.
We are going to be wrapping up spaces here shortly, within the next hour or so. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to be headed over to the YouTube in a little bit, and we are going to be giving away some accounts over on the YouTube channel. So you're going to want to hop over there.
Oh, so you guys are live stream type. Dude, live stream is such a different world. Live stream is such a different world of YouTube.
I agree. I like it a lot, though.
I think it's more fun. I don't know.
Fun, and I agree. Way more fun.
I blame Knots.
Yes, me too.
Scott, why'd you tell me to sell my car
I
puts?
do like what I do though. Posting the daily videos. Kind of like
I like it a lot.
it gives us like. The only reason I don't do both is just because I think it messes the algorithm. Otherwise, I would live stream and just upload a video, but it just kind of doesn't work that well. I tried it once.
Interesting.
It just like messes up the reach and the push on your channel because it's like it'll recommend your live stream, but then it'll also recommend your and then your click through rate drops. It's just like really weird, but
That does make sense. I never thought about that before.
But
I did throw the
do
link
it.
for the YouTube stream up top, and it's in the chat. If you guys want to find it, get ready to be able to hop over there.
Make sure you trim out some of these Amazons right here. Amazons.
Let's go.
Nice little squeeze here intraday, ripping up. Those car puts are at 7,000. Oh my god.
Would you have 250? I mean, 300s?
I had 300s at 47.50.
Ooh.
Now they're at 71.50.
Bro, I hope I get a banger Friday.
So in the thumbnails, it's you're the one with the beard, or you're the one with not the beard.
I'm the one without the beard.
Without the beard, okay. Who's the guy with the beard?
That's our boy Ryan. He used to be on Spaces with us more, but now he just runs the stream.
Runs it. Okay. And so this is a group effort channel. Like all you, is it one of y'all's, or you just have people? Like,
No, it's a group effort. I'd say like mainly it's me and Ryan holding down the channel, and then we have the trading crew that's with us. We'll have a lot of people from here hop over there later as well, and yeah, we just really the more the merrier most of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, group effort for sure. I have my own personal channel as well. I don't really post on it anymore, but I used to post and used to go live there. But then we kind of converted into everything.
Yeah.
Wolf. It's I like things better when you're working with a team,
Met a new high of day. Getting a nice candle.
Oh, they're gonna take out the new high like I wanted. Drawn liquidity continues to be right. I just can't capitalize on it this week, but it's the way it goes sometimes, especially at these all-time highs. It can be tough, and it is what it is. At least I'm not sitting here blowing a bunch of accounts over and over. Because again, like I said, I've had plenty of these weeks in the past, and then I'll show up the next week, and we'll get just price delivery will be perfect, and we'll just get every setup that I want, and we'll take like 3 to 4 bangers on the week, and I'm happy. I forget about this week.
That's what happened. That's what happened to me last week,
man. But you gotta
Like,
survive the shitty part. You know?
Yeah.
As much as you want to
Dude.
click that button, as much as I want to full port all my accounts tied together right now, we don't do it.
Dude, last week, I mean, I got smoked on SPY like 3 times in a row, and then I got smoked on Amazon, and then recently, a few days ago, got smoked on Apple. But during all that as well, I still continued to trade SPY, Qs, my futures, and then I hit UPS for a nice move. I was able to roll the McDonald's and caught that for 100%. And then now Marvell, 70% as well. So it's like, and during that time, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm getting fucking yelled at by people on on social media and Discord. They're like, oh, Casey fucking sucks now. He just took 3 red trades in a row and he's red for 2 days. Like, what's going on? I'm like, guys, like, if in case no one's told you this, like, you're in for a world of hurt if you don't think multiple red days are going to happen during your life. And unfortunately, I mean, I had some red days, but you don't full port and go on tilt to where you can't live to trade the next session. And if you continue to do the same, yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's saying the same thing before, but trading is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I mean, and that's facts. I mean, you have to be here long enough. It doesn't matter if you're red on the day. You could be red for the entire week. You could come out red on the entire month. It does not matter to me if I'm green January, February, March, and then April. I have a red month, and I gave some of the gains back. I'm still net green overall. I mean, that's not going to stop me from the rest of the year from trying to, continue to be green or stop trading or change my strategy or go on tilt. Like, no, you don't do none of that shit. It's just part of the process. You just got to be able to continue to push through it, but you don't change anything and let it affect you, emotionally or affect your trading style or your mind psychology and your risk management when you have those red days and red weeks. Because when you start changing shit, when you start having those red days and those red weeks, that's where it's going to continue and it's going to roll and it's going to build bad trading habits. You got to push through it, stick to what you know.
Yeah. It's so tough sometimes, but gotta do it.
Holy Amazon.
Yeah, it's moving.
Let's fucking go. How much are these calls up right now? They're going to go 100%. They're going to go 100%.
It's moving a lot. Ondas is down 4.5. Rocket Lab's down 3.5. Tesla's still down 3%, but it bounced from lows. It's holding that half gap. It's an EQ. It's not a gap. Apologize. Jeez Louise. ES still has so many stacked highs to take out too. Yesterday's high still hasn't taken Friday's high.
Oh my God. ARM.
Ooh, 208, 70.
I almost took this one yesterday whenever I took MRVL, but I was
that's all-time high. Running all that buy side. Oh my goodness.
It was between these two yesterday, MRVL and ARM, and then MRVL made new all-time high yesterday. But yeah, ARM just did the same move yesterday, but continued today. That's a huge move.
See, that's what I think ES does out of this 4-hour consolidation. You look at the 4-hour and you look at that.
That's freaking nuts. That's nutty, buddy.
Oh.
So what would you guys say is like the like your target audience in these spaces?
I would say just your average retail trader that's, on a daily struggle with trading. I think that's very much what it started out with too, as well. Like nowadays it's mainly like just the trades, but when we first started, like we were really like going into like deep lessons and like doing Q&As and stuff, and really like heavily just trying to help the community. And now like we built a little bit of a community, and we have like a decent amount of people that have been showing up every day, hanging out with us for years now, and have kind of grown with us as well. And so now I think it's just like to be the main show for all retail, you know what I mean? To hang out and just be able to talk trades. Like that's really all it is. That's what it is on the stream too. Like we'll go over there, and it's really just the best place to be able to sit around and talk about trades. Like I'm not personally ever trading at this hour or later, but we have a ton of people that are, you know what I mean? And it's fun to hang out and chat, and people just want a place to hang out, to be honest. So
pre-market high.
We're just trying to be that.
Right there.
Sick.
New high a day. Finally hit that target. SPY almost there. Still needs to go like 40 more cents upside. I mean that's what? I mean that's new all-time high for Qs. SPY needs to get above Friday's high, which is that 712.39 target, and that'll be SPY's new all-time high.
Another day, another perfect example of just don't short this market.
I know. Don't do it, man. Until like we're proven bearish, like it's a tough short, man.
I mean, I'm paper trading this 5 minute on NQ.
Just that 5 minute inverse stuff, yeah.
I was in the 5 minute inverse to the downside for a long time, and then finally stopped it out around the entry. The upside, I was like,
it honestly wasn't a horrible try either out of that hourly gap. The way I was looking at it this morning too, though, I was looking at that hourly gap that we had, and I was like, okay, if we're gonna respect that, we're gonna run through the 15 minute in the open.
Yeah.
In the open, we just held the 15 minute, and that's why my whole thought this morning has been like, we're not gonna respect that hourly. We're gonna run through that shit and take out these draws. And
I think
that do it. No entry for me though.
I think if I was actually in this trade, not on paper, I think I would have got break even, because dropped lower, maybe not break even then, but then when it came back up and then dropped again, I'd probably think, okay, like it's either going or not, and just didn't go. So that's why too, like I normally wouldn't, if we weren't at all-time highs, I wouldn't even like this long, because it just wouldn't look right. But because we're at all-time highs, it kind of just is a free,
I know,
a free long. But
and sometimes at these all-time highs, what I'm learning specifically with my trading is like it's okay to not go break even at a lot of the spots that you may have normally gone break even at when we're at all-time highs and you're trading long. Like, because there's been so many times where I'm like, I get break even, bro. I like feel like I have to go break even because that's my rules, and then it freaking comes right back in, and that's like the lowest point that we go, and then we reverse.
Dude, I got the most annoying break even today because it wasn't even on the NQ chart, just on the MNQ. I got in long at 937. And was just targeting that swing high from like 811 on NQ. And it got up there. I was break even, and then I knew news was coming out at 945. I was like, whatever, it either goes up or doesn't. And it just came down only on MNQ, stopped me out and just ripped immediately. I was like, dude, when you're on the losing streak too, it just kind of feels like the market's against you, but then it's like, not, it's just not, doesn't work that way. But
Amazon, new all-time high. Oh! She's going, baby. New all-time high for AMZN.
4 Iranian oil tankers broke through U.S. blockade in the past 2 days, by the way. That's from sources Tasnim. I don't know if that's trustworthy, but yeah.
Shoot, I'm about to head out of here. I got to make my TikToks and just get on my day. I don't eat
no worries,
breakfast, bro. So I just trade first and then a little bit hungry. So, yeah, it was cool. I'll hop in every once in a while for some of these.
Yeah,
if you guys
appreciate you hopping on. I'd love to have you again. Come hang out.
For sure. There's no chat in this, is there? That's what I was trying to figure out. Is there a chat that people, or
just like it's the purple bubble in the bottom right. There's like a chat, but it's not like a live chat. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but that is the chat basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's cool. Yeah. No, it was cool. It was cool meeting you guys. Peace out.
Great to meet you, bro. Shout out to you if you guys are in the audience. Give the
Later, brother.
He's got some great stuff that he's posting on the timeline. Just super transparent on his journey right now. So I think it's great for learning traders to be able to watch stuff.
Yeah, dude, people will comment every once in a while. They'll be like, I've learned a lot more from your channel than most channels. I'm like, I don't really believe that. But then I'm like, think about it. And it's like, okay, well, that's actually kind of why I started in the first place.
It's helpful to watch somebody that's still like going through their journey as well. Like, I mean, we're all through our journey still, you know what I mean? We're all going through it. But like, it's just, it's really helpful when you're learning to be able to see that.
Yeah, because like when I was starting to post, there's a lot more people that post transparent apparently now, but I remember, and I kind of started just to get storage off my computer and kind of to journal. But I was like, I'm going to stay transparent just because, like, I mean, I was like, dude, there's not a single person that I can like actually believe like 100%. And I kind of understand now, and I have to be a little more careful now. Like I can't, I want to just post my bank account, but then at the same time, I realized like I've dealt with some crazy stuff from
social media.
So I have to dial it back a little bit. I'll never like I'll always show how much I spent on props and made from props, but I think on everything else I'll have to chill a little bit because I don't know. I've had some sketchy situations, and it's like, and you don't think of it because I'm like, dude, I have like 8K subscribers on YouTube, like less than that on every other platform. But it's like you wouldn't even think that you deal with some of the stuff, but I just learned time and time again that the internet's just a weird place. So I don't know. I started doing that because I was like, dude, I don't know a single person that actually shows everything. Everyone's too afraid to talk about like real numbers. We're traders and we sit here and talk about numbers all the time, all-time highs, the Nasdaq's numbers, the percent we're up and down, but we can't talk about real numbers, like how much we're spending, how much we're making. And it's like, I was like, man, this pissed me off. But then but again, along the line, I kind of realized why it's not fully like that. But there's definitely a fine line and like a good balance that you can have. And so I started doing it. I don't know. I was just like, I want to be the person that has the best documented journey of all time. I'm never going to be the best trader of all time. I'm never going to make the most money, but I'll be able to make some money. And it'll be cool because it's like, I always look at my channel as like a kind of like how artists, they have their art blow up after they die or after they're done because it's just like people appreciate it. Like that's what my channel, I feel like it's like in the middle ground. Like I'm not done yet, but once I have there's like 6-figure years trading, like it'll be done. The channel will be done. I won't have to ever post again, and people can just kind of look at it. I'll probably keep posting, but it's like I'm looking at it as like a 5-10 year vision of just like a collection of just everything, daily uploads, thoughts, every single thing, and it'll just be cool because then people can just scroll back. Like I'll get a DM and they're like, I'm going through this problem. I'm like, dude, scroll back to April of 2024, like, or scroll back to October 2025. And it's like I've not gone through everything yet on the upside, but I've gone through so much of the downside, and I'm just it's so cool that when people hit me up or DM me about certain problems, I'm like, they're like, have you gone through this? I'm like, yeah, go look. I have every day documented. Go check it out. And it's just cool because it's like there's not really many other places you can go and be like and see that, I guess. So enough of the stuff ladies bro, but I'll see you guys.
No, you're good. It's good shit, bro. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.
You too.
Oh, let's see. Taking
We're about to tag that level on SPY and go new all-time highs.
Yeah, I think SPY is about to do the poppy. I'm actually long SPY. I'm long.
Dude,
what is the highest? It's only 20 cents higher.
Nats, you hopping on stream with us?
I got some shizer to do. I may be able to hop on for like 30 minutes.
All right, hop on with us.
Are you going right now?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Did we just tap all-time high on the NQ contract and reject perfectly? Yeah.
SPY is another
Take it out.
27 cents.
Take it out.
Ooh, Martin, look at that. 180% on par from 900 to 2400.
Sheesh.
Damn.
My dog just looked at me like, what are we sheeshing about? What the hell are we sheeshing about? I think Car's going to get a big bounce today. I will not be trading it, but I think Car's going to get a big bounce today at some point.
Full port.
Maybe.
Full port.
You got Google just at highs almost. Amazon's still up there. Meta's ripping. AMD's set highs. Got Q still pumping.
Oh yeah. Obviously I'm in MRVL, but I have runners. Some flow just came in. 185 calls for 9/18/2026, about $2 million worth. So that gives me all the nice warm and fuzzies for my runners to just be free and continue to run. Yeah, UPS. I've got. I need to. What a top tick of a freaking sell for that one at 108. Look at that. High of day 108.06. That is 115 points on NQ from buy signal. Let's go.
I have no further reason to see this market continue higher. Of course, we know. Very likely can just keep ripping, but that's all the targets we have to the left. So now it's watching ES. I think NQ can continue if ES wants to take out these highs as well. 71.83, 71.85, 75.
Look at your car. Fucking disgusting.
Reminder for everybody that's hanging out in the audience in about 10-ish minutes, we're about to hop on the Wolf Trading YouTube live stream, which I pinned in the top of Spaces here. Get ready to hop on there if you guys are listening in, because we're going to give away an account or potentially two. We'll see on the Wolf Trading stream. So going to want to head over there soon. I put the link up top, or it's in chat if you can't find it. Live all day, every day. Alrighty, yes. Can you do it as well? 71.83 and then all-time high for it on the contract.
Newsletter by DPPN Happy. WYHG, Linear Food Holdings, popping here. WYHG.
ASTS back down 4.6. Ooh. Oplo still up 8.6.
Let's see if we get these all-time highs.
Yeah, this is right there.
Get it.
Oh, what was the chart you were showing me, Casey? It was ripping all-time highs out of that consolidation on the daily.
Did we talk about it today?
Yeah.
Oh, it was MRVL, and then there was ARM.
ARM. Look at ARM's daily. Wait, is it that? Wait. Oh no. Look at ARM's monthly.
Oh, yeah.
And then look at ES on the 4-hour. Same shit, baby. Consolidation, all those highs.
Oh, yeah.
Run them.
Speaking of MRVL, did it just make another new all-time high? It did.
Damn. Clock.
Let's go. Or they have 300 right now? Yeah.
Microsoft plans first voluntary employee buyout in the company's 51-year history from CNBC. First ever.
Yeah, that drop last night was on basically fake news. There was apparently like a strike that they said happened that did not happen. That's why the market came all the way back really quick.